Diamondlot, The Diamond Squad. By Eric Waugh. Chapter 8. Gathering. The four were gathered into a large room that was used for council meetings. They waited for a moment before a woman in a royal outfit was escorted by Zoe. Immediately the guards in the room, Ava, Chelsea, and even Rylan kneeled down in respect of the queen. The only one still standing cluelessly was Bella. Chelsea reacted quickly by dragging Bella down to her knees. Once she was at her seat, she asked for everyone to rise so she could speak to them. She congratulated the warriors on defeating Jet and the Shadow Beast, whom she asked to be released during the gladiator games. Bella reacted by yelling at Queen Victoria, calling her crazy. Zoe was ready to scold Bella for speaking without permission, but Queen Victoria held her back. She understood why Bella would be angry at her. Victoria wanted to speak further, but Charlotte and Nathan entered the room, causing her to stop. With bold confidence, Charlotte let everyone know that she was the one who convinced Queen Victoria to unleash the Shadow Beast into the games. Rylan figured that Charlotte had blackmailed the queen, so he rushed in with intense bravery, but before he could lay a hand on Charlotte, Nathan appeared in front of him and sent him flying back against the wall of the council room. The champion was knocked unconscious, but thankfully there were no injuries except to his pride. Everyone looked upon Nathan in shock, wondering how such a tiny warrior could possess such strength. After showing off a small display of his power, Charlotte told Nathan that it was enough and he took a step back. Charlotte summarized what happened in the great battle between the Mad King and the legendary warrior. In the warrior's final attempt to save the people of Diamondlot, he unleashed all the power he had to drastically weaken the Mad King, but it cost him his life. However, there was still a sliver of hope, because what most didn't know was that the soul of the legendary hero was still alive. The only problem was that he was separated into 4 pieces, each one hidden within a warrior somewhere in the realm of Diamondlot. Only by gathering the 4 warriors together could they stand a chance against the Mad King and his dreadful army. Bella was still confused as to how any of this related to her current situation. Charlotte explained that she needed to assemble a special team to help search for the 4 warriors. The team would have to be competent enough to handle themselves, but they couldn't be too highly skilled because they would draw attention to the Mad King, who would eventually search them out. The gladiator games was used to determine which fighters Charlotte could rely on for such a difficult task. If they could handle the Shadow Beast, then they have a chance to survive the difficult journey ahead. After hearing everything, Bella walked up to Charlotte and began to speak. Bella wanted to make sure she understood everything. After sending a Shadow Beast that nearly killed her in the gladiator games, Charlotte was now asking her and Chelsea to embark on a wild search for these special warriors with extremely low chances of success and near certain death. Charlotte confirmed everything was correct, and without any hesitation, Bella agreed with glee. Upon hearing Bella's response, Chelsea denied having any affiliation with Bella, but her voice was ignored. Charlotte told the 2 girls that Nathan would join them on their quest. She was about to leave, but Chelsea stood in her way as she wanted more details about the warriors they were searching for. Charlotte reminded them about the overconfident brawler during the gladiator games. She revealed that during battle between the brawler and the Shadow Beast, Naz's fist had a mark that began glowing in the midst of battle. The mark was what they needed to look for. Charlotte then left the room, allowing Chelsea to express her thoughts. She had been wondering why the queen was letting some random woman call the shots. Victoria wanted to reply, but Zoe interjected on her behalf as she noticed the queen was exhausted. She told Victoria to get some rest and that she would take care of everything else. The queen knew better than to argue, but before she agreed, she wanted to make sure Zoe introduced the warriors to Gurunjan and Sebastian. Zoe acknowledged and confirmed what the queen asked of her. After receiving assurance from Zoe, Victoria followed the soldiers back to her chamber. That left Zoe with the newly formed team of Chelsea, Bella, and Nathan. They all followed the advisor out of the room.